In Matthew 20th chapter, it says, "For the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning and hired workers for his vineyard. He agreed to pay them a denarius for the day and sent them to his vineyard. About 9 in the morning he went out and saw others standing in the marketplace doing nothing. He told them, 'You also go work in my vineyard, and I will pay you whatever is right.' So they went. He went out again about noon and about about 3 in the afternoon. Did the same thing about 5 in the afternoon. He went out and found still others standing around. He asked them, 'Why have you been standing here all day doing nothing?' 'Because no one has hired us,' he said. You also go to my vineyard and work.' When evening came, the owner of the vineyard said to his foreman, 'Call the workers and pay them for their wages, beginning with the last one's hired and going to the first.' The workers who were hired about 5 in the afternoon came and each received a denarius. So when those came who were hired first, they expected to receive more. But each one of them also received a denarius. When they received it, they began to grumble against the landowner. These who were hired last worked only 1 hour. They said, 'And you have made them equal to us, who have borne the burden of the work in the heat of the day.' But he answered one of them, 'I am not being unfair to you, friend. Didn't you agree to work for a denarius? Take your pay and go. I want to give the one who was hired last the same as I give you. Don't I have the right to do what I want with my own money? Or are you envious because I'm generous?' So the last will be first, and the first will be last." So there's two people in the Bible. One was Peter. He was there from the beginning of Jesus' ministry. The second person is the thief on the cross. He was there when Jesus crucified. He was crucified with Jesus. Peter saw it all. He did it all. The thief on the cross did nothing. But they're still going to go to the same heaven, and they're going to get the same reward, and they're going to go to the kingdom together, even though one did nothing but believe, and the other one was there from the start. So that's what heaven is like. So you can't work your way into heaven, because in Ephesians 2:8-9 it says, "For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast."